In this segment, I'm going to give you a brief tour of how to navigate the Turo Blackboard system. So we begin by going to www.turo.edu. We then click on Students and we click on Blackboard. We then click on Turo College, New York. We then log in using our Turo ID and password. Now, I can choose to scroll down to see what courses I have available. Alternatively, I can click where it says my name, Jacob Gernicke. This is kind of nice because it sort of just shows me the courses I recently visited. By default, it goes on the announcement page. So now let's look at the other links. On the left-hand side, you could always see the links. So we've already seen the announcements. Now let's look at course information. Now, in the course information, the top link is actually the syllabus. So if I wanted to download it, I would click on the link. Finally, the syllabus has downloaded, so we could take a look at that. And basically, it's your typical Turo College syllabus. It starts out with the header information. It follows with a course description, follows with the applicable program objectives, followed by the learning outcomes. We then have a map showing the program objectives, course learning outcomes, and the related assessment activities. Then talks about the hardware, software, material requirements, course requirements, and then now we get down to the nitty-gritty. You notice I actually didn't put down the homework due dates. I kind of anticipated that during this January, February season snowstorm, so rather than put down the due dates on the syllabus, the due dates are in Blackboard, which is a living document. Okay, so basically you can see what the major topics are in week one. So for example, in week one, we have what is assistive technology and the legal basis for assistive technology. It then breaks down some of the other things that we're going to do. And again, on the left-hand side is always what we're going to learn. On the right-hand side is your homework. So for the first week, you're supposed to read chapter 1. You're then supposed to review the Advocating for the Child with Special Needs PowerPoint presentation. So homework for week 1 is just reading. So let's look at the course resources. Just waiting for it to load. And then as you can see over here, this is where the action is. So let's just focus now on week 1. I mean, each week I will be giving you an overview. So the top link has the PowerPoint for chapter 1. You click on the link and you can basically get the major highlights of chapter 1, okay? Please note that the PowerPoint does not replace the text. However, the PowerPoint is very helpful because it gives you the major points, okay? The next link is Advocating for the Child with Special Needs. This is basically a PowerPoint which gives you a legalese point of view on how one would advocate for the children with special needs. Very briefly, I mean, the reality is, ideally, we hope that we can get what we need for our children with disabilities from the local school district. But sometimes it doesn't quite work out that way. And so as a parent, even a teacher, it's important to know what are your rights, what does IDEA cover, what does ADA cover, what does FAPE mean, etc., etc. So this PowerPoint really, in great detail, really lays that out for you. The next link, a timeline of special education history. Well, this is a brief timeline of the different major milestones in the history of special education. The next one is an ADA PowerPoint presentation. The next one is 504, which is, again, as we know, there are three major legislations that make special education. There's IDEA. Right now we have IDEA 2004 because, as you know, IDEA was first authorized in the 70s. Then it was authorized again in 1990, then 1997, and the last iteration was 2004. So it's important to know about IDEA. ADA, of course, came around 1990, and you can learn about that. And Section 504 came a little bit before ADA, of course. And so again, each of these resources are there to give you a better understanding of that. Now, we also have videos to help you get a better understanding of special education. So under the brief history of special education, you would copy this link, paste it into your browser, view it, etc., etc. They're brief videos, but it just gives you another perspective on the brief history of special education. Then we have the signing of the American with Disabilities Act, which, as I noted before, happened in 1990. Okay. Then we have IDEA 2004. If you want to watch a video to understand IDEA 2004, you can do that too. Then we have a video on Section 504. Anyhow, this is an overview of Week 1